the topic of the Great Wall. To the Ming Dynasty 1368-1644, when the Great Wall became the world's largest military structure, its historic and strategic importance is matched only by its architectural. The West. Its main body consists of walls, horse tracks, watch towers, and shelters on the wall, and includes fortresses and passes along the wall. Ne red ex lisier ono eknanges en ucher s ana noak civizus en encian eno. Provos 9c vider or tier. By human hands on this planet that can be seen from the moon, the wall constitutes, on the Vgist scale of G continent, G perfect xgmp of architecture integrated into the landscapes. During the Chungliu period, the Chinese imposed their models of construction and organization of space in building the defense works along the northern frontier. The spread of Nietzsche Wa 9 accentuated die teen population and errors necessitated Y nay order wall. Had the Great Wall bear exceptional testimony to the civilizations of ancient China as illustrated as much by the rammed earth sections of fortifications dating from the western Han Nar or Conservea in Higansu Province des die Tien de May Anna Unvesini Oceia Massine o Tien Ming Pernoa. HS Compiex DN Diacron Cultural Property S an outstanding and unau example ODM military architectural ensemble which served a single strategic purpose or 2000 years, but customs of foreign barbarians, because its construction implied suffering. It is one of the essential references in Chinese literature, being found in works like The Soldier's Ballad of Cien Lin Zero Enger Teen Pose or Uao On Teen Pop or Noves O Ne Mg Perioa. He Great Wall integrally preserves all the material and spiritual elements and historical and cultural information that carry art's outstanding universal value. Ihe complete route out the fortresses, passes and beacon towers, have been preserved to the present day. The building methods of the Great Wall in different times and places have been integrally maintained, while the unparalleled national and cultural significance of the Great Wall to China is still recones today. The visual integrity of the wall at Bodeling has been impacted negatively. The existing elements of the Great Wall retain their original location, material, form, technology and structure. The original layout and composition of various constituents of the Great Wall defense system are maintained, while the perfect integration of the Great Wall with the topography, to form a meandering landscape feature, and the military concepts it. PLZ like share and SURSCRIRF my channel GK SUOTHANV VODO construction or naproprate tourism facilities. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel GK show. Now we can see the topic of scientific work at the site, which lies 42 kilometers southwest of Beijing, is still underway. So far, it has led to the discovery of the remains of Sinanthropus pekinensis, who lived in the middle. Ensains dang astar pakas 18, 00000d he cites snow oni and exipuonal teminoer or e prenstonica. Tais he process. Evolu. Is at the juncture of the North China Plain. Ni's site lies about 42 kilometers southwest of Beijing and is at the Zhu. Eking Man site at Zhoaukodian is a Pleistocene hominid site on the North China PLA and the Yanshan Mountains. Adequate water supplies and natural limestone caves in this area provided an optimal survival environment for early humans. Scientific work at the site. Heen decoured scientists these inseed the remains of Homo erectuinensis haved in the Idi Pleistocene, 700,000 to 200,000 years, archaic Homo ions of Tals apd idens inseheath hederositsand and hones of Pekinanina fire he heen disquir e. Worldwide context. It is not only an exceptional reminder of the prehistoric human societies of the Asian continent, but also illustrates the process of human evolution, and is of Ihe Zhoaukodian site bears witness to the human communities of the Asian continent from the Midi-Pleistocene period to the Paleolithic, illustrating the process of evolution. The discovery of Hominia remains at Zhoaukodian and subsequent research in the 1920s and 50s excited universal interest, overthrowing the chronology of Mons history that had been generally accepted to that. He excavations and scientific work at the Zhoaukodian site are thus of significant value in the history of world archaeology, and have all elements necessary to express the values of the Peking Man site at Zhoaukodian are included within the boundary of the property. The localities of where the ancient human fossils were found, the living environments of ancient hermits, as well as the scientific excavation and research process during the 1920s and 1950s have all been integrally preserved. Consequences. Fossil remains of Sinanthropus pekinensis discovered previously were disassembled or lost. After the war, some human fossils unearthed through new excavations. Ensated 2. Heritage conservation in terms of design, MGTRI, methods GN technology. **** 70 DPE or Kuro PLZ. Like, share and subscribe my channel GK Show. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel GK Show. Now we can see the topic of Anan. Wa. Natural landscape. It has always been a source of inspiration for Chinese artists and scholars and symbolizes ancient Chinese civilizations and beliefs. Mun nan set aus 3 acre downton in, wan exipona entok, hutro esnet anna ce seted y numans e etc. 545 meters above the surrounding plateau, Mount Taishan is considered one of the most dodicial cernic spots in China and was an important crady of Oriental East Asian culture since Fengshan sacrifices to inform the Ans of his Susis in Unafvina all of China orn the mountain. There are 12 historical recorded imnarial ceremonies in Homain to Huan and Farth. S of his Ina Orni. Inscriptions include the Han masterpiece painting of 1.009 CE, the god of Taishan making. The temple to the god of Taishan contains the Ta He Mor dynasty stelo of Tua Hang Qian, Hengfang and Madame Jin sunk the valley odd inscribed Buddhist scriptures inscribed in the northern Qi dynasty, the eulogium on Taishan by Tang Sephora Ya. Sto. Entecturai Ian. Pollentings, incited supers, stone inziciarpuans anadiensientes or emtegrea into teamed and scape or Mount Isnan. Ne anscape or M0 unt disnan os 1 or teen vesicria ountain radiona nino a unique rusucidicevement ne even jess, teen ordine arsiways, ne rordine. Touches by human hands to the elements of a splendid natural site. Its very size places this scenic landscape, which has evolved over a period of 2,000 years, among the most throughout all of China. The conceptual model of a mountain bearing the traces of man, where graceful structures, bridges, gateways or pavilions contrast with somber pine forests or tridining rocky sifts, could only have originated by referring to Mount Taishan. Dynasty. T has been one of the 5 mountains symbolizing the celestial kingdom, in accordance with the doctrine of the 5 elements, a fundamental premise in Chinese thought. Mount Taishan is an outstanding example of a sacred mountain. The Palace of Heavenly Blessings, 1008 CE, located inside the temple to the god of Taishan, is one of the 3 Rildings in the Divine Rock Temple with its 1000 Rugdhgs Hall are outstanding and communal examples of errant temnals to nether they herstrate the cultural and religious. The natural and cultural ensemble of Mount Taishan comprises a traditional Herman settlement in the form of a cult center dating from the Neolithic, Wenko period, which has become an outstanding example of traditional culture under the impact of a reversible change route by increasing visitation and tourism. Mount Shan's direct anatangdi associated with events whose importance in universal history cannot be minimized. These include the emergence of Confucianism, the D by the with dense vegetation towering over the surrounding plateau, this dramatic and majestic mountain. U2S ong stonoing stusa saktia piace, ount asnan ens dean preserve win t. Impacted little by tourism and associated facilities. However, there needs to be a definite limit of th. Essive. Tyres. EC or don nistoic anamio and reoders suchin as teen very elpressive ear kosi daxan yuk. Tian arn setina pirat on felina the humanisty and ecolonial environment of Taishan has heen well enresearched through nol the deviansties the ojold enloical reliers plz. Like, share and subscribe my channel GK Show. Thank you.